If you clicked on this video, there are two possibilities. The first scenario is that you're about to start college and you're freaking out, so you literally went on YouTube and you put how to save money in college and this video popped up. The second scenario is that you're a college student, but you've been realizing how much money you've been dropping, how much money you've been wasting, and you're like, damn, I need to chill. Well, in this video, I'm gonna give you guys 10 tips on how to save money during college. Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny. Today's video is gonna be about saving money in college. Besides your basic tuition and housing, there's gonna be a lot of other expenses that you're gonna encounter as a college student, and trust me, they pile up. Now, a lot of other videos on YouTube about saving money in college are super unrealistic. They'll give you advice like, if you wanna save money in college, don't go out, but trust me, as a college student, you're gonna wanna go out. Or they'll even tell you to not do any summer or spring break trips, but guys, reality is that you wanna have fun in college, and there are ways you can do it affordably. Without a doubt, the basic and most straightforward ways of saving money in college are to earn scholarships and to get a job. But there are a bunch of small little things that you can be doing to save money in college, and I just want to share it with you guys, so let's get to it. I think it's the first time I do a video with a long sleeve, and it's like super hot because I have like the ring light, like the heat goes this way. It's just really hot right now. The first way that you can be saving money during college is to take advantage of student discounts. College student discounts are everywhere. Many services like Spotify and Amazon Prime have special prices just for college students. Even if you want to buy something like a laptop, which is pretty much a necessity in college, Microsoft and Apple also have college student discounts. Even some local spots around campus may have discounts if you show them like your student ID, and you can save money on going out, on food, or just whatever they offer. So before you go somewhere, you buy something, or you subscribe to a service, make sure to see if they have a student discount, because trust me, on the long run, it can save you a lot of money. Now, my second piece of advice is to use your school's resources. Obviously, you're paying a lot of money to go to college, so why not use the resources they offer? A lot of colleges always have events going on where they offer free food, free shirts, and just a bunch of free in general. So if you find out about one of these events, go to them. I think every college has an on-campus gym or just like a place where you can work out. So instead of paying like hundreds of dollars a month for a gym membership, just work out on campus. A lot of colleges also offer a bunch of online resources for free, and they also offer different softwares. For example, with my school, I get pretty much all the Microsoft Word, Excel, like the whole Microsoft package pretty much for free. In terms of health, a lot of colleges have counseling centers, they have health clinics on site, so just take advantage of everything that the school has to offer. My third piece of advice is to stop buying unnecessary shit. I know it might sound hard because you're young, you see something you really like, and you've been working hard, and you're like, oh my god, I really need this, I'm a hard worker, I deserve this thing, I'm in love with this thing right now. But guess what? That thing that you just bought and fell in love with, you're not really gonna use it. It's literally gonna be lying around your room, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, damn, that was a waste of money. Before you buy something, make sure you actually need it. Be like, do I actually need this? Will I use this in 2 weeks? What's the purpose of it? Like, why am I actually buying this? When it comes to clothes, do you really need those $600 Gucci shoes? Personally, me, I'd rather spend my money on experiences, going out with friends, having a good time, rather than an item that I'm never gonna use. So before you buy something, really think about it. Do you really need that one item, or is it just like temporary love? Be smart about what you buy. Tip number 4, which actually might sound controversial to some of you guys, is don't always buy textbooks. You're probably watching this and you're like, oh wait, but it says I have to like buy this textbook on the syllabus, like what do I do? Well, guess what? In college, a lot of professors always put a bunch of textbooks on the syllabus, but they never really use them. Like in my whole entire 4 years of college, I'm a college senior, wow, that went by flying. But in my 4 years of being a college student, I think I've only used a textbook like once, and I've been perfectly fine. Now, I'm not saying to just be like, the textbook, but make sure to ask your professor. Ask your professor, be like, professor, do I really need this textbook? I want to make sure that if I buy it, I'm actually going to be using it. And if they say yes, it's going to be necessary for homework or for notes, then for sure, buy it. But if they say no, you don't really need it, or like it's optional, then don't waste your money, don't buy it. Now let's say that yes, you do need the textbook. My advice for that is to go online and literally put the name of your textbook on Google, and then at the end put like free PDF, because there might be free PDF options available. And even if they're not free, PDF options usually are a lot cheaper, and you can even get a physical copy of the book and just like split it with friends, and you could like, you know, like share the book around. There's just a lot of different options for like saving money when it comes to textbooks. Tip number 5, which might be the biggest money saver, is to live with a roommate or live at home. Housing in college is definitely a huge expense. So if you really want to save money, I suggest you live with a roommate or with a bunch of roommates. Roommates, that's a really strong emphasis on the S there at the end. Usually the more people living together, the cheaper the options are, and sometimes you can actually get a really nice place if you want to live with a bunch of your close friends. Now, if you're going to college in your hometown or near it, why not consider just living at home with your parents? And I know what you might be thinking, oh, it's college, I don't want to live with my parents, that's just super weird. Guys, it is not weird at all to live with your parents if you're in college. You get free housing, usually free food, free rent, you save a lot of money and nobody really cares. I'm a college senior, I live with my parents, I always have friends over, they love it. Like, I don't think anybody has ever like given me any for living with my parents at all. Now, my next tip is for those of you that really want to have fun, you really want to make the most out of college, have a lot of fun experiences, and that is to plan trips ahead of time. Like I said earlier, a lot of websites, a lot of people, a lot of videos are going to say that if you want to save money in college, like don't travel, don't do trips with friends, they're a waste of money. Guys, that is a complete lie. I have had several trips with my friends during college and they are a blast. Yes, some trips might be really expensive, but if you save money properly throughout the year by just like not buying random things, not buying textbooks all the times, and just following the advice I give in this video, budgeting and planning a trip can be really affordable. But the best advice I have straight up for doing trips with friends is just to plan them like really ahead of time. The good thing about colleges is that they usually put their academic calendars up really early, so you can just like go off the schedule, see when there's like, you know, 3-day weekends, when there's spring break, winter break, and you just go online, start planning like really early, and it can save you a lot of money. Also, if you plan ahead, you can like start inviting more people, and usually the more people that go on the trip, the more money you save, because like you could split the cost with hotel rooms and flights and everything. So yeah, just like plan ahead. And trust me, college trips are really, really fun. Now, my next tip, which might sound difficult, but is actually really easy to do, is to limit car use. One of the biggest expenses that I hate is gas. Gas is expensive, but you always need it. It's mandatory because if not, your car just like stops working. But if you live close enough to campus, consider just like walking, biking, taking like public transport, and just don't waste money on gas. Even when you're on campus, I know some campuses can be like really big and you might be tempted to like drive like all over campus like 24/7, but that's gonna like waste gas. You're gonna be wasting more money. So just like stop being lazy, walk around campus, take an electric scooter, a bike, whatever it is, but any time that you can save money on gas, do it. Now, the only exception that I have when it comes to cars, gas, and just like all that stuff is when I'm going out to drink with friends. If you're going out to drink with friends, make sure you Uber or you have a really reliable designated driver, because at the end of the day, you do want to stay safe. But see, this is the beauty. It all balances out. If you spend less money on gas for your car, that saved up money can go towards Ubers and going out and drinking with friends. So just be really smart when you're like, you know, thinking about, oh, how should I get here? Next time, just walk. Tip number 8, which I cannot emphasize enough, is to be smart when you're buying groceries. I've gone grocery shopping with a bunch of my college friends that live alone, and they make some crazy purchases. They don't look for deals. There's like buy one, get one free, and like they don't even notice it because they just see like whatever is like right in front of them. And at the end of the day, that's gonna waste you a lot of money. Always be on the lookout for sales, see what supermarket has the best prices in your area, and also don't be scared to buy generic. I know a lot of people like to buy like the actual brands or the popular brands, whatever it's called, but generic brands do the same thing and they save you a lot of money. My next piece of advice is to avoid constant eating out. This is a big one. I know a bunch of college students that don't cook, they don't know how to cook, they're like too lazy to cook, and all they do is eat at restaurants. They get Uber Eats, Postmates, and they waste a lot of money by doing this. Like, bro, just learn how to cook. Think about the math. 3 pieces of chicken at a grocery store can cost you like, I don't know, 10 bucks. But if you go to like a restaurant and just order like 1 piece of chicken, it's gonna cost you like 15. If you just learn how to do groceries right, you learn how to cook right, you're gonna save so much money on food. Now, I'm not saying to like never go out to eat, like avoid a social life because you wanna save money. Yes, definitely go out and eat for like a special occasion, for a birthday, a celebration, something fun. But if you're like hungry on a Tuesday at 8 p.m., like don't go out to like whatever it is, Chipotle, or don't like Postmates or Uber Eats something. Just cook for yourself so you can save some money. Now, my last piece of advice, which will save you a lot of money, is to only go out to drink during happy hour, or if there's any other drink specials going on when it's not happy hour. Everybody knows us college students, we like to go out with friends, drink, buy drinks, but guys, it all adds up and it can be really expensive. Now sure, you can pregame all you want before going to a party or going out, but what if you just like actually want to like go out with friends and just enjoy the moment? Check in with the bar or restaurant to see if they have any happy hour deals or just any other drink and food deals going on. During happy hour, drinks and sometimes food can literally be like 50% off, so you're literally saving like half of the money that you would have paid if it wasn't happy hour. Legit, I think that about 75% of the times that I go out to drink, it's during happy hour, and that's because going out in Miami is just really expensive. But see, this is where it all balances out. You save money because you don't make dumb purchases, you save money on gas because you walk, you save money on food because you do groceries and you know how to cook, which means that with that money you saved up, you could use it for Ubers, going out, having fun experiences with friends, traveling. So just know that it's all like kind of a balancing act. Alright guys, but those were pretty much my 10 tips for saving money in college. I really do hope that they help you out and that you use these tips wisely, because trust me, you're gonna want to save money and you don't want to be wasting money like all over the place. Like, that's just wrong. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below to stay up to date with my weekly uploads. That is it for me, but always remember to stay hydrated.